Get back to the important topic, which is Arne Slot. Slot out. That is my analysis of this slot situation. Hashtag slot out. Slot out.
Big up, everybody. Welcome back to TJ Warren TV. Welcome back to another episode, a Premier League preview episode here on TJ Warren TV. Big up, everybody that's already inside. Guys, I just want to let you know in advance, okay? Oh, Connor's here. Connor, I need to let you know in advance, okay? I am an international fan, right? My opinion, Connor, doesn't matter. Okay. I am an American. I don't know shit about football. I'm out here just getting clout, which is kind of funny because I have 1,800 subscribers. So, the clout isn't really there. But I just learned from some, Arsenal fans out there that I hate to be associated with that I'm an American, so I don't know ball. Is basically what I'm saying.
That's crazy, man. I mean, I won't touch on it too much because I'm not all about that, YouTube drama. But boy, when that's tough. And I mean, I don't even get why you say that on a live stream. Like, why would you even say stuff like that? And in this community that we're in of people all over the world, this is what I love about this community. TJ, I wouldn't have met you if it wasn't for this,
Exactly.
I wouldn't have met loads of international and even people who live here in the UK, I made such good mates, from this. And for people to come out here and make such derogative comments like that about friends and a lot of other people on this platform who, to put it politely, a lot of people from international countries know a lot more ball than people from England, from the place where the Premier League's played. So the fact that people can come out and say such words, I think, is disgusting. And I think they've learned their lesson now. You don't chat shit.
Did you see the generational cooking that Jimmy and Staffy put those guys
I need to watch the stream. I want to watch the stream.
Oh my God. He called him out like a diabetic LeBron James. Like, it was absolutely insane, bro. I'm not even going to mention his name because I don't really give a shit.
Yeah,
there's no point in it. But yeah,
it comes from someone from our club as well. When we
that was what I was.
Massive international fans. We play pre-season in so many different countries, in Asia and America, and to come out and say stuff like that, it's just so disappointing.
Yeah, it is. It is what it is. And I literally told them. I told the NAF chat. Shout out Never a Foul. I told them, I'm sorry I have to be associated with this guy. It's like, like as if being an Arsenal fan wasn't embarrassing enough sometimes. But it is what it is. But anyway, enough talking about that. Big up everybody in the chat. Even that fucking loser Jacob Bottle Wallraven in the chat. Big up, Jacob. We're gonna be on American Waffle here in about an hour, but I wanted to get together and talk a little bit about preview. I missed the American Waffle preview show because I had work going on. Work's been
absolutely. Bro, I'll tell you what, because it was my birthday Tuesday, right?
Yeah.
I'd have thought like it's such a chilled out week, but I've been doing so much here, there, and everywhere. So I've just been all over the place. Luckily, tomorrow I've got a whole day until the evening. I'm out again. So it's been a nice break. I've been seeing a lot of family and friends. But I just haven't had time to just. Obviously, we're trying to revamp the channel, by the way, this channel. We're going to get some new bits sorted. Me and TJ are slowly getting there.
Slowly, very slowly. Dude, it's just been crazy. I'm back in the office now.
Yeah, I love the new setup, by the way. I must say. I love the new background and setup. I'm loving it.
Dude, I figured I was going to be back in the office, so I might as well just, my home office I'm now setting up to be, more of a podcast space. So I'm going to put some sound staging up, and this isn't even the finished article. This is just something I put up for 15 minutes before the show. So
yeah, it looks nice, bro. And
man,
we're gonna cook. Definitely,
we're gonna cook.
All that will be done before the game on Sunday for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
Sorted. And looking forward to it, man. Premier League's on the way back. I'm buzzing.
Yeah, no, I'm absolutely buzzing, man. I'm ready to get hurt again. That's what I keep telling everybody. My wife, I'm just have you seen all those memes about like last few days with your girlfriend before you disappear for 39 months or 39 weeks? Like you're like my heart will go on playing in the background and shit.
Yeah.
No, that's how I feel though. Like, except I'm gonna drag my wife to the bar to make me to watch it with me. But yeah, no, we first I want to get like talk about the overall season, and then we'll get into the match week. We'll get into the United and Arsenal and all this jazz.
Yeah.
Just overall, how are you feeling about this season? Like, who do you see winning it? Who do you see in the Champions League places? Let's just start there, and then we can talk Europa, relegation, all that jazz.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts right away, especially with the transfer window still going, by the way?
Yeah. Still a lot more science made. Listen, I'm very excited for this season. I'm more excited than I was last year. Last year the window was so vague. It was so bland. Not a lot went on.
It was.
I mean, there was moves. There was transfers. There was moves, but nothing like this year. This year's been nuts, and the window wasn't even shut yet. So that's got me. Big up AFC always.
Big up AFC always every time,
man. The window has got me so excited for the new season, man. And I'm buzzing, especially with our signings. And I've already put my neck out on the line on his Sam's channel, and I've said I think we're going to win the league because the reason I've said that is because how many times I say on the channel, this channel, and everywhere else, I've said that striker is the missing key, and I do believe he is the missing key. I think this squad is very talented. I think we've got a lot of potential in the squad. I'm very glad none of the big boys decided to leave this summer. We've still kept them all. Still touch wood. No, nothing happens last minute. We've still kept them. I'm liking to think we're going to sign someone else. I'm seeing these Eze talks to Spurs. It's really worrying me now. I like to think we can maybe get involved in this and get something sorted. But I'm sticking my neck out there, and I think we're going to win the league because I've said the striker the whole time. And if we don't win the league, I know exactly who to blame. The person who's been pointing at the whole time. I mean, don't get me wrong. And also, TJ, I'm riding on what every other positive Arsenal fan's been saying, is that the striker was the key. The striker is what we need and to win the league. So let's go ahead and do it now. Let's not only win the league, let's win the FA Cup as well and the Carabao. Let's do it. Let's go and win some trophies this season.
I have us winning the FA Cup.
Definitely. I think 100%. More realistic. I have us winning a cup this season. I like to think we're going to take it serious. But for me, I think was your question who's going to win the league this season? Was that your first question?
Yeah, well, I was. Let's start with who we think is going to win the league because I already said who I think was going to win the league.
Yeah, listen, I think obviously favourites are Liverpool. I'm not going to put it, but I think they are the favourites.
I just think that Slot actually went out and got the players that he wanted, and he brought in marquee players at multiple positions. Obviously Florian Wirtz is the first that comes to mind, and I just think the moves that they made were completely smart, and I'm not looking forward to playing them. I'm really not. Like Anfield in the week 3? Third game, bro. Yeah, I don't know. And people keep asking me like, TJ, does the first 6 weeks like make or break the season? Not really. I mean, we would end up going to Anfield eventually anyway, and we haven't won there in the league since like 2012 or something like that, something crazy like that.
Did we not win? No, because we've beaten them at our ground. We've not.
We've beaten them at our ground. I mean, we beat them at our ground last season. We beat them 3-1 last season. Yeah, but at their ground, we always bottle it. Like we always shoot ourselves in the foot there and end up limping out. So I just think Liverpool has done way too much.
That was it. Sorry.
Yeah, we drew. We had a 2-0 lead in the going into the second half, and we bottled it, bro.
Yeah.
Bottled it. Just like Spurs. Bottled it. Hold that, Tottenham. That was unbelievable.
That was beautiful.
Generational. Hold that, Scott. Hold that, Jacob.
I thought, like, obviously, they won the Europa League, unfortunately. And I thought, them beating PSG, I thought, right, are we seeing a turn now that all of a sudden they're going to start winning trophies? And I thought, you can take the Tottenham out of the Tottenham for just a little bit of time, but it will always eventually come crawling back in. Like that is literally pure Tottenham last night. Yes, well done. You won the Europa League. Congratulations. Well done. There'll be a new winner this year.
That was insane.
But you've gone ahead and bottled a 2-0 lead and messed up a penalty shootout as well. So it couldn't have gone any better, in all honesty. So
and they could have had 3 in that first half against PSG.
Oh, 100%.
Didn't take it.
I don't know what PSG would do. Honestly, I don't think PSG really gave a shit about the tournament.
They hadn't played a preseason game since they returned from America.
Exactly. So I don't think they gave a shit. But then I think they decided to maybe switch it on. And hey, we were the ones laughing at the end of it. And luckily they don't start the season with a trophy. We don't have to hear a lot of this. So it's nice. It's nice.
Yeah, it's 100% nice. So you're saying Arsenal are
I'm
going to
gonna ride out for my team, man. I think I want it to be this season. It has to, for me, to save this guy's job anyway. It has to be this season. So I think all those things equivalent. And I get Liverpool are definitely the more stronger side in terms of squad. Even Man City and Chelsea are recruiting extremely well. But I'm riding out for my team in it, and I'm not doing it for Mikel Arteta. I'm doing it for my team. I think my team can. I like to think that this striker is going to be hopefully the reason we do it. You know, the amount of times I've seen this team get to that final hurdle, but it's always been that lack of goals from a clinical striker. Now we've got that striker. I've got no excuse to now sit here and say why we can't do it. So I'm going to ride for my team, TJ, and I'm going to say it. But I can understand why people would obviously think Liverpool or City or even Chelsea. God forbid they do something crazy this season. But yeah, Arsenal for me, bro. What about you, man?
I just don't think Chelsea are there offensively, to be honest.
Yeah,
I think
such a young squad.
I think they make top 4. I think they get third.
Oh, yeah.
I think they get third. Man City's in the middle of a rebuild. Rodri. I had Man City third, and then I saw Rodri got re-injured, and he's going to be out for an extended period of time still. I think he's out until like October. And they're rebuilding. Don't get me wrong; they also did a really good job at reloading as well. But they also have to gel as a squad under Pep as well. I think that's going to take a while. So again, like not counting City out, but I have my top 4 is Liverpool, Arsenal, Chelsea, and Man City in that order. And then we can get it. I kind of want to hear where you put the rest of the big 6 here in a minute, but I mean, Liverpool, like I said, I already touched on that. Arsenal, I was really encouraged by what I saw against Athletic Club. I know a lot of people are really excited about Gyökeres, and Gyökeres is going to be that guy that is finally going to be able to be clinical in front of goal. He breaks lines really well. He stays on side, which I thought was absolutely insane to see. Yep. And, the Athletic Club are no mugs, man. They're in the Champions League. They know how to hold the line. They know how to catch you outside. Like, they are not an easy club to make look like that. Gyökeres looked great, but you know who really, really impressed me the most out of that game? Zubimendi.
Yeah, he was quality.
Bro,
that
I couldn't believe it.
That ball in, bro. We've all forgotten about. I'm not even going to say his name. I'm doing a 29. We're not going to repeat his name in it because
obviously, yeah.
I'm not doing that. But I don't even miss him.
I don't either.
And this makes me laugh, man. Everyone was saying, "Oh, we're going to need to keep him because Zubimendi will take time to get used to the league." He's a 26-year-old professional footballer. Been doing it for years. He ain't no 21-year-old. He on the ball going forward. Now, listen, I have seen a couple sideways passes. I did see it a couple times where he could have gone forward, but he could go sideways. However, he's calm on the ball. His passing is fantastic, and if he's whipping in balls like that, then I'm very confident. The only thing that does worry me a bit is his physicality side of things.
Yeah, he is a little.
But with Declan Rice, and the way he was tracking back as well, I think we've got a solid midfield, and I hope Odegaard steps up this season as well. He's going to be crucial.
Yeah, I mean, this is a make or break season for him. I mean, and you saw did you see the Tony Adams interview?
Couldn't have come from a more prestige Arsenal player. Couldn't.
I mean,
Captain Fantastic. It couldn't have. If my man is out here, Mr. Arsenal, dropping that, just give him the armband. Just give him the armband. Martin, you're not a captain. Just give him the armband, man. Let him cook.
Give him the armband and focus on your game. And look, like, this is a make or break season for Odegaard. I'm telling you, like,
100%.
not only as the captain, but as a first team player. Like, because he did not play like a first team player last season.
No,
like unless it was against a lower side of opposition, and even then he didn't show up.
No,
like, he lived up to the ghost
game
card.
against Man City, the 5-1 Man City. He had a good game. Remember that?
Yeah, he had a good game. He had a good game when the game was already over. Like, that's the thing. Like, people were like, "Oh, yeah, he got 2 goals against Man City." Yeah, we were up 3-0 at that point. Like, the game was over. You know what I mean? So I it's just like where I get excited though is I think the additions that we added and a healthy Saka take a lot of pressure off of him.
Yeah.
And it gets me excited about the season because you see he has quality players around him and quality in depth. You got Zubimendi, you got Ethan Nwaneri in depth if you need him. You got Saka who is absolutely cooking that right side, especially in the first
dare
half.
I say,
3 goal involvements.
Saka. I was a bit paranoid that he would take a while to get back into things again, but he looks like he's come back the best as he always has. So I'm more confident. I won't lie, Madueke hasn't been too bad when he's made some appearances.
No, he made Martinelli look bad. Oh shit.
That's another player that's on watch this season, TJ.
Yeah.
He's on watch this season now because he's been there for long enough. He's played over 230 games for the club now. You know, you're a pro. You're a pro athlete. If we're going to be seeing these stinkers consistently, something might have to change next summer. And it's a shame because I really love Martinelli. The fact that we've made him the player that he is today, and I hope he doesn't drop off because he's got so much quality about him. But
he does.
At the end of the day, it's football. People move on. Players move on. And if he's going to decide that he's going to drop his game a bit and he's not going to be as consistent, then it'll have to be time to say goodbye. But do you know what? And listen, we did have some in and out results this preseason. We know that we were fading a bit in and out, but it's preseason. You're sort of getting your stuff together. I wasn't expecting to.
Well, I was going to ask you about that. So there was a lot of, we're all in the same amount of group chats, right? Everybody's acting like the fucking world is collapsing in when we're losing to Tottenham 1-0 in a friendly in Singapore, right? My whole thought on that is preseason hype. Like, look, we are betting in 4 new players. And we're resting players. Like, we're coming off of 3 seasons, getting second. Like, it's one of those things where I'm not putting too much weight into it until the game before. Like, I was sure, I made sure to watch the replay of that match to make sure that we are at least on good footing in going into the season. And I was really, really pleased with what I saw. And if we take that form into Old Trafford, man, we're going to win. We're going to win.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm confident. I'm confident. Yeah. Okay, cool. They've signed Mbeumo, very good talent. But I have a funny feeling that Mbeumo may struggle this season in this United team. I think I was seeing some of him in the preseason games, and I think, then again, he was a bit of sometimes a one-man attack for Brentford. So maybe he could be consistent with that over at Manchester United, kind of holding his own. But I don't know, man. He's had good performances, but is he going to have to be a type of player where he's going to have to carry the side? I'll be interested to see how Sesko fares with Cunha as well and Mbeumo as a free. I don't know. I think we're playing them at the right time. I'm glad we're playing them this early because it's going to take a while for Cunha and Mbeumo and Sesko to work together. I mean, I don't think Amorim will start Sesko. I don't think he will. I think he may start Højlund. And that might sound, Safi might have a go at me for this now. He might be thinking I'm waffling.
He already is.
No, I'm being serious. Will he throw Sesko in straight away? Listen, I get he's probably had a couple training sessions with the team beforehand, but will he throw him in the deep end straight away for a big game like Man United versus Arsenal? I don't know. Maybe he might. I'm just going off the fact that when he go for the more experienced player, he may even put Cunha up front or Mbeumo up front and then play someone else in the 10. I could just see that making more sense. Would you throw a new signing in there that quickly? I don't know. It's a question. But I'm confident. And I think we're going to win. Yeah, I think we're going to win.
Højlund won't be on the bench. Does that mean he's starting, Staffy? Is that?
Yeah, he might be starting. I don't know. I just can't see Sesko starting straight away, but I might be wrong. I might be wrong, personally.
Yeah.
But I'm confident. I'm confident.
No, I'm confident too. And look, and we usually step on our own dick at Old Trafford, for lack of a better term. But I just think the form that this team is in, and Amorim, new players. I mean, he's under a lot of pressure. Like I think he's gonna be out of the job by December, to be honest with you.
Oh, you think he's gonna get sacked?
Yeah, I think he's gonna get sacked. Dude,
I think it'd be such a
you
shame.
cannot play one game a week and be mid-table and be Manchester United.
You can't.
And spend the money that they've spent to bring in Cunha, Sesko, Mbeumo.
United need that long-term manager. I'm kind of like what we've done, even though I haven't wanted Arteta here for a number of years. But I think they do need someone that they can ride it out with, a consistent manager that can get them better and better every season. I think Amorim could be that. But I don't know. There's a lot of problems at Man United, isn't it? So I think it might be too much stress for the guy. But no, I'm really looking forward to the game on Sunday. But God forbid if we lose that game, the turmoil is going to be crazy, man. Crazy.
No, dude, I might just have to. I'm gonna stack sandbags on my desk and just fucking hide if we lose that game, or drop points. Even, dude, it's a win for them if they draw against us. It's a win for them.
Yeah.
Period.
I mean,
and that just shows. Go ahead.
We want 3 out of 3 ideally for our first 3 games. But a lot of people have been saying, "Oh, if we get like 5 out of 9, it's not good." I mean, I get it. I don't think this season's going to be like last season, where it was 1 team, 2 teams, and that was it. I think teams will swap around. I think there will be points dropped. I don't think there will be a consistent. Listen, Liverpool will probably end up being up there, but I don't think there'll be a consistent leader. I do think there will be teams dropping points and flipping around and up and down. So I'm not going to lose my rag. I mean, obviously, if we lose in ways and like I ideally want points from obviously all games. I don't want to be losing games, but
right.
If we're winning against United, winning against Leeds, and possibly drawing against Liverpool, I see that as a positive.
That's a good start.
Obviously, I want to win all of them, of course, but I do think this season is going to topple up and down. I think teams are going to flip, and I think it's going to be an interesting season. So I'm not going to lose my rag straight away if we don't get 9 out of 9, but preferably 7, 6, 7 max. Minimum, sorry. Minimum.
I mean, and to be clear here, I love Staffy in here trying to just stir shit up because this is just what he does. And big up Staffy TV Go. We're going to be live on American Waffle here in about 45 minutes or so.
Big up to the 5 viewers.
There's a different, you can still want the manager out and still want your team to win. I am confident in these players. Like, I'm very confident in the quality of players that we have to beat Man United. Like,
same.
It has nothing to do with Arteta. It has everything to do with the quality of player and squad depth that we've accrued. Like, we have young guns on the bench for us that deserve real minutes. And
I don't want Calafiori
we'll just see what
to
happens,
start.
man.
I want us to have the same lineup as we had last season, just obviously minus Partey and Havertz. I want Gyökeres up front. Do whatever you want with the left wing, honestly. Like, at this point, if you want to play Madueke,
it doesn't fucking matter.
Honestly, if you play Madueke, I actually won't even be that bothered. I actually won't. It wouldn't bother me too much. It could be actually quite interesting, pace versus pace. If you're having Amad Diallo versus Noni Madueke, that could be quite interesting, actually. But no, I want to see Lewis Skelly start. I don't want to see Calafiori start. I don't trust Calafiori. There's something about him I just don't trust. I think going forward he's all right, but defensively I think he's a bit shoddy.
No, defensively he literally escorts wingers into the box. I can't fucking stand him.
Worries me. If Mbeumo's playing the 10, that worries me. So I'd rather have Lewis Skelly. I think Lewis Skelly could put up more of a fight against Mbeumo and Cunha. So I'd rather have him, and then obviously the normal midfield, and then Gyökeres up front. And I think Gyökeres is going to score. And I think I'm going to put Gyökeres to score a brace. I'm putting that down now. I think it'll end up being clipped. I know I know Staffy will clip it. Probably end up sending it to me. Cheers, Staffy. No, I think he'll score a brace. I think our new striker's going to cook. And I want him to prove every single hater wrong. Oh, he's from the Portuguese league. He's not going to score loads of goals. Just you wait. People. I think he's going to cook.
Yeah, I think he's going to cook. I'm saying 20 goals. I'm saying 20 goals in the league.
Yeah. So.
And this time last season, I would have given my left arm for that. So now we finally got it. And yeah, I'm jacked about this season. We'll see what happens. And here's the thing, you already kind of alluded to it. If we underperform, we know whose fault it is. And it's time for this management to figure it out. How much money have we spent now under this manager? Almost $1 billion. It's time to go. Time to go if you don't get it right.
Yeah,
time to go.
I don't think surely the owners can even realize that. If you're spending £1 billion of our money and all you brought back is 1 FA Cup, and even when you've done that, you only spent around 5 million of that money. Because we've got Pablo Mari for about 3.5, and then Cedric was alone. That was it, and that's what we won the FA Cup with. I've been
trying to slam my head against the wall, forgetting the fact.
So we spent about 5 million to win the FA Cup, and I don't like the whole narrative that it was Emery's. It was Arteta's. Emery didn't even play the tournament. The FA Cup started in January of that year. He didn't even play a game, or manage a game. Sorry, it was Arteta's trophy. But the point is, Arteta spent 5 million to win that, but it's taken him nearly $1 billion more, and he hasn't even won anything yet. It's crazy, man. It's crazy.
Community shields don't count. All right, so let's
don't.
just get into overall predictions. So you say, so what do you got? You got
Top four.
Arsenal winning. What do you got top
Arsenal
four?
winning. I'd go with Liverpool second. Chelsea third. You know, I've been having a think recently. I'm thinking like, City are confusing me, man, because they're getting rid of Savinho. Rodrigo isn't confirmed yet. They've got no right back. There's no Rodri for another couple months.
Rodri. Yep.
I'm debating whether to put them fourth or fifth. Or if it's fifth, I'm trying to think if I could put it in fourth. I'll be a bit boring, and it's because it's the same as everyone. I'll do Arsenal, Liverpool, Chelsea, City. I think City will struggle. Some people think City are going to win the league. I don't think City are going to. Fuck, Staffy, get out of here, man. I'm not. Do I support Arsenal or Mikel Arteta? I support Arsenal. I think Arsenal are going to win it.
Don't pay attention to him. He's a fucking wind up.
He's going to rattle me, man. I shouldn't be listening.
He's here to rattle you, bro.
He rattles me too easy. I shouldn't be looking at.
It's fine. No, he's good at it. He is good at.
He is good at it.
He's good at it. Not good at much else, but he's good at that.
He's good at that. Yeah, I'll go Arsenal, Liverpool, Chelsea, and Man City. That's my top four.
Yeah. Okay. Who do you got in Europe? Who do you got in your Europe?
So what? 5 to
so 5 through 8. 5 through 8.
5 to 8. Right. Let's map this out. I think I go back on my words now because I did say they wouldn't get top 10. I did say they wouldn't get top 10, but I think they will this year. I do think United will be up there. Let me quickly run up the Premier League table again. I'm going to put Newcastle. Actually, no. Sorry,
I'm not throwing Newcastle anywhere.
Let me back up there. Tottenham will be there. I think.
I wish you wouldn't say that. That Paulinho signing was really good, though. Paulinho.
If I have to go 5th to 8th, I'll go. Go Man United for 5th. I'll go with. I will go Spurs with 6th. 7th, I want to see Crystal Palace do another good season again this year. I'll go Crystal Palace as my little favourite. And then 8th, I'll throw Nottingham Forest up there.
Yeah, I unfortunately put Nottingham Forest in Europe.
Nottingham Forest up there. I think Newcastle will struggle without Isak. I think I just see something going wrong. And their pre-season hasn't been up to standard either. Again, it is pre-season, but you're taking a player like Isak out of your squad, and it massively will affect their attack hugely. So I think that takes them out of Europe for me, unfortunately. But my little weave in is Crystal Palace. I think they deserve to have another fantastic season. I hope they do. Even though they are obviously a rival London club, what's happened to them, I think, is disgraceful. Nothing short of it. And I hope that they can win the Conference League, in all honesty. I don't even care if it's banter. We won more European trophies than you. I want them to win it. I think
Glasner's good enough, and they've kept enough of that squad.
I think
to
for
go
football
up,
stakes,
to go
I think
the difference.
I like to think they'll progress. So yeah,
I think that's such bullshit. By the way, what a fucking injustice. Sorry that you bring that up every single time, and it pisses me off every time.
Imagine winning a trophy, and then to win that trophy, you're allocated a slot into a European competition, but instead they say, "Nah, never mind. We're going to put you in the one below." I think it's disgraceful. Put Olympique Lyon in there. They didn't win it. They didn't win a trophy to get themselves into that. They allocated their position by winning a trophy, not by league position. They won a trophy to get into it. That's your rules and regulations. You know, Lyon were the whole problem in this before. Lyon shouldn't even be in the league. They're meant to be relegated. You know, they're in such a state. No,
same with half of the French league if you look at the finances. But
yeah, no, it's crazy out there.
It's crazy.
Yeah, I think it's disgrace. But I hope they win it for football. In all honesty, and how corrupt UEFA are for that. But yeah, they're my top 8. Who's your 5th?
I'm going 5th. 5th, I'm going Aston Villa. Nottingham Forest 6th. Crystal Palace 7th. And then 8th. I don't remember who I put.
Oh, do you not have Man United?
No, I don't. I don't have Man United past 9th. I don't think they're fluctuating between 9th and 10th for me just because their manager is shit. I'm gonna go. I think 8th. I hate to say it, but I think 8th Spurs. Their signings were very good. I think Thomas Frank, especially if they get Eze, bro. Like they're gonna be something a little bit more to worry about. Maybe they finish a little bit higher. Like I was bearing them, but if you looked at the way Thomas Frank set them up, like against PSG, I thought it was good in the first half. And obviously they fell off.
Very well.
They played well. But yeah, like I've said this before, like Thomas Frank is a football manager. He will make those guys a lot better defensively. They'll keep their shape a lot better. They're not going to be playing a high line, mate. You know, they're going to be a lot harder to beat, which is unfortunate for us, right? So yeah, that's 5th through 8th for me. Relegation. Oh yeah, and by the way, United finished 10th. That is my prediction. They finished 10th. So
I might change it tomorrow. I'm a bit fluctuated because do you know what, Bournemouth as well. But then again, Bournemouth are a bit of a hit and miss side. Maybe I might like to see them up a bit higher, but I don't know. It's a bit of a tricky one. Relegation for me. I don't think we'll see all three go down. I don't want to see all three go down this season. Please, can we have a change of scenery? However, I will put Burnley last because it's just written in the stars, a million miles away. Big up Tiny Temper. That was really bad reference. Burnley to finish 20th. My 19th was Wolves. I think Wolves' time is up. I think they've rode out long enough. They've lost Cunha. They've lost Aït-Nouri. For me, it's, I think, time for them to say goodbye to the Premier League. Apologies, Wolves. And then 18th, as much as I'd love them to stay up, but this whole AFCON thing with all these African players that they've bought that will be in that competition in January and December, Sunderland, for me, I just think they're going to struggle. And I think Leeds stay up. And Brentford as well. I want Brentford to stay up. I think I get what's happened, the moves. I mean, apparently they're now linked to sign Quattara from Bournemouth, which would be a nice little signing for them. Good player. I think they can do it. I think they're going to have a tough season. I think they will be down 17th, 16th.
Yeah.
But I think they'll just avoid relegation for me.
Okay. You're not going to like what I have to say. Sorry.
Brentford are in there, aren't they?
Brentford are in there. 100%. Yeah, Brentford are in there. The reason being that they lost 2 of their key players. I mean, it's
understandable.
Yeah. If Wissa stays, then that will help. But they lost their key players. Christian Norgard is going to be a big miss for them, I believe. Mm-hmm. They did bring in Kelleher, which is
Jordan Henderson.
Yeah, Jordan Henderson. Mr. I went to Saudi to spread football, and then I didn't like Saudi, so I'm not gonna spread acceptance in football, and then I got uncomfortable, so I left. Mr. Jordan Henderson. No, I just don't think that they're going to have enough. And what the big catalyst for me, and I mentioned this on my last stream, is the manager. The manager has not managed first team football, period. Oh. Yeah. Let alone in the Premier League. I think he was an assistant in some championship teams.
He's not got any first team manager experience.
And that's massive going into a season where Brentford basically lost its spine, it lost its attack. And you're depending on your goalkeeper in a midfield to keep you in it. I see them finishing 18th, barely. They're going to be in the battle the entire season.
Yeah. It's gonna be tough.
Sunderland, I have Sunderland going down, unfortunately. I want to see that Tyneside derby. I wanted to see it a ton, and I want to see Steve crash out every single time they played.
I don't want them to go down because they're a Premier League staple, in my opinion. They're one of those teams that, for me, they are part of what the Premier League is today. They were in the Premier League for so long, and they've got such a fantastic stadium. They don't deserve to be playing championship football in that stadium. That deserves to be on the main stage with the big teams going to it. And I'm excited to actually play in their stadium this year. Honestly, it would be so Arsenal to drop points there. It just would. I could just see it. Hopefully not.
If we do that,
but it's such a beautiful stadium, and I want them to stay up. For me, I think Leeds will stay up. I think they'll have an all right season. I think they could get just below mid-table, maybe like the 13th, 14th type thing. I think they're a good side. They've got a good little squad together.
Insane. Sorry.
No worries, man. But for me, I think Sunderland, it'll be tricky. I'm quite surprised a lot of you guys
I'm buying them. Shut the fuck up. Sorry. Keep going.
Yeah, I can't believe a lot of people are saying West Ham. That's an interesting one, you know. West Ham could be that would be a major upset if
I don't
West Ham
think
go
so.
down. Oh
I
my
don't
God.
think Graham Potter's that bad. But then
No,
then
I
again,
don't.
then again, if he falls into that relegation battle, I don't think he stays.
They've kept Paqueta. He's managed to keep his stay in the UK. He's beat his court battle.
I mean, they still have
So,
Jared Bowen. You know,
yeah, Jared
like-
Bowen. They've I think didn't they sign a striker the other day? I swear they did. Hold on, let me.
I mean, who were their major losses other than Kudus? Like I don't even
yeah, that was
remember.
it. They signed Callum Wilson. Fuck.
Oh, okay, yeah, Callum Wilson. That's wild.
Carl
actually.
Walker Peters. They re-signed John Tadibo. Okay, maybe not too much.
I think they're
And yeah,
staying. I think they're staying up.
Yeah, they haven't sold anyone apart from obviously Kudus. Sorry, Kudus.
Yeah. Who wasn't starting regularly there anyway. So
yeah, so I think they'll be all right. I don't think they're a team that I can see go down this season, in my opinion.
The sun loves me, Jacob. The sun loves me. By the way, people, smash the likes. Make sure you're subscribing to the channel. Make sure that you turn the notifications on because we're going to be doing a lot more shows going forward. We had our summer break. It is now over. Big up Gavin L as well. I don't think I've seen you around here before. Big up my guy. Big up. Yeah. No, and then last, I said Leeds, but I said Leeds originally, but Burnley are going down. I did some research. They're going down.
Yeah.
So yeah, I got Brentford, Sunderland, and Burnley, and then Leeds barely stay up as well, unfortunately.
Yeah, I don't want to see all three go down. I hope that doesn't happen this season. I like to think at least one of them will be able to keep their own and stay up. I like to think so.
Dude, Sunderland, TK, why will Sunderland stay up? Drop it in the chat. Like why? I don't see how they do. Dude, they had Granite. Their marquee signing was Granit Xhaka. Okay, Granit.
He's not a captain. He's not a captain. They have him captaincy. Stuffy,
dude,
don't do that shit, Stuffy.
We covered this at the top of the show, Staffy. We covered this at the top.
There wouldn't be football without international fans, you know.
Yeah,
they're a major staple to the beautiful game. So, you know.
Well, you know, it's
only
if more of your countrymen thought like you, Connor. All right.
Yeah.
All right. FA Cup winner. Who do you got?
Arsenal.
And
that's not me just saying it to be boring. I want it to be Arsenal this year. We've got a certain team catching up with us now, and it's starting to annoy me. So, and I just want for one bloody year to at least be able to try and get a ticket to Wembley. That's what I want. I just want to go to Wembley for a day out, you know. And we haven't had that. We couldn't even have that when we won it because it was lockdown. We couldn't even go. I had to watch it on my TV with a load of mates. So the last time I was actually at Wembley for a game was Arsenal v Man City in the semi-final. That was the year when we beat Chelsea 2-1. Rob Holding v Diego Costa and all that. We beat City. I think it was Alexis and Monreal. But fact check me on that. It was extra time. And yeah, that was my last time. That was in 2017. So that's the last time we went to Wembley. It's been 8 years. So I would love a trip to Wembley. And I really, really, and even if it's the Carabao Cup, you know, I want us to take a cup competition seriously. Because I'm not going to lie to you, how I think of Mikel Arteta, I think Mikel Arteta is actually probably better at doing a tournament base thing, like managing a tournament base,
managing in a tournament,
than a league. So I hope that we take all competitions seriously this year, and we've got decent depth. I wouldn't mind another centre back this window, and I wouldn't mind another winger, and I think we could be set.
I just need a left winger, bro. That's all I need. You don't think Mascara was enough?
Oh yeah, Mascara. What am I on about? Sorry, Mascara, mate. Completely forgot about you. Sorry, no, yeah, the winger.
I think he'll cook, and I'm really excited about having him in here because we actually have a starting center back in La Liga coming in and providing depth for us, so we're not killing Gabriel and Saliba.
Yeah, I need to see what's happening with these outgoings, man, because it's just like, oh my God, we are really long in this out, aren't we? And now I'm seeing Reece Nelson wants a loan deal instead of a permanent. I'm thinking, well, Reece, no offense, mate, and I do like Reece Nelson. Big up to Bournemouth and that last minute winner. But I'm sorry, you can go on a loan. You won't start next season. You're going behind Bukayo Saka. You're not going to be able to, unless you have an absolute worldie of a season, which I don't think you're going to manage.
He's not going to.
You know, in no disrespect, I'd rather cash in for you now. while your contract's still going. Because I have a funny feeling he's probably waiting for his contract to run out, so then he can pick a club of his own, which I hope he isn't doing.
How many years does he have on his contract?
Oh god, I reckon watch out it'd be 2 years.
Because I think it is 2 years because we re-signed him immediately after he scored that goal. We announced his re-signing.
Shock.
I remember that and just being like, why did we do that? One goal at the death in a game that we should have been winning in the first place, like at home.
Yeah, it's next summer, not 2027. Sorry, so he's
2027, bro. No, no loan with an obligation to buy. Get him the fuck out of here. Like,
he
get him
wants
out.
a loan. So yeah, that's the shit. He wants a loan, so then he gets a year left, and he can pick any club he wants. That's what he wants. But Reece, we can't be doing that, and I hope your man, what's his name? God, I've had a long day.
It's all good.
Sporting director.
It's all good. It's only 11:45 there. No big deal.
Sporting director.
Berta.
Why was I thinking Bielsa? Fuck, it's late.
Dude, it's
Marco Bielsa.
long.
We were talking Leeds. It was all in my head. Yeah, but hopefully he can get these done because we're taking the piss. And we're out here now waiting for Trossard to go, Zinchenko to. I actually don't want Zinchenko to go because I think he's very good for availability in different positions. But if that's what the club need to sell to buy, I think now. I think we've spent a lot of money and we haven't sold anyone for a fee. So we need to now. And Fabio Vieira as well. What's going on with this guy, man? Get him gone.
I don't understand why he's still here. They should have just said, hey, you know what? Just stay in Portugal. Don't bother coming back.
Yeah, So yeah, for me, we need to sell and get some more. But your question earlier, sorry, TJ. Yeah, I think Arsenal will win the FA Cup.
Yeah, I think Arsenal win the FA Cup as well. Carabao Cup.
I'm going to be boring. I'm going to say Man City. I think they'll win that.
It's probably Man City.
I have a funny feeling. I think they'll have a bit of mid-season, but that's the Man City trophy, isn't it? I think Man City will go ahead and win that one.
Yeah, it's probably Man City. Yeah, I'm going to agree with you on that. I think I put Manchester United taking the piss for the American Wealth thing, but I'll go with Man City too. Top scorer.
Oh wow, that's a question. I think for me, Erling Haaland.
Yeah,
again.
Unfortunately,
he's just a machine. And as much as I do want it to be Gyökeres, I don't think maybe this season. It's a bit of an obvious one. I think Haaland will take that again. Mo Salah. I think I'll be interested to see how he goes this season. I don't think he'll drop off like a lot of people are saying. Oh, he'll drop off 5.9 football rating against Crystal Palace in the Community Shield. No. I think Salah will definitely be up there again this year, but I think Haaland might just top him this season. And I think he'll get his shooting boots on again because we know how good he can be. He's already in my FPL, so for me it's going to be Haaland for me.
Yeah, probably Haaland.
Who have you got?
Haaland, unfortunately. Yeah. I think Gyökeres and Salah will be in the conversation. But yeah, I think it'll be those three in the conversation. But Gyökeres gets over 20. That's my prediction. So. We need him. He has to get over 20.
Yeah,
otherwise,
he has to. It's
otherwise, like, what are we doing here? To be honest with you. Okay.
Top assister.
I know who I picked. Cole Palmer.
His season last year was just immense, and I think Chelsea are going to be in a better position this year, and I think he'll cook again. I think he'll absolutely cook, and as much as perfect timing as well. Big up Ahmed.
Of course. Of course. Big up Ahmed. Big up Ahmed. Every single time. Big up Ahmed.
That's class. Oh, pick up the habits, brothers. Not many of them.
I'm never deleting that. By the way, Ahmed, you can hold that.
For me, I think Cole Palmer will get top assister this year. How my man? I mean, I don't know what you do about football. The way I see him moving away from football, it seems like he's never really. There's not much going on there, but as a footballer, he's an absolute baller. So I think he'll cook this season. I think he'll get top assister. And I think Wirtz will be up there as well. I think Wirtz will have a breakthrough season. And I can't lie, for over 100 million, he has to. So I think he could be up there as well. Look at Ekitike. He looks like he's already getting his shooting boots on. And honestly, a bit of a side note, I have a funny feeling that Isak may have shot himself in the foot here because there's been no update from Liverpool recently. I mean, again, we don't know what's happened behind the scenes, but there's been no update about them putting in another bid. He's fucked
I think
if he doesn't get his move.
He absolutely screwed himself.
Yeah. I don't know why
Newcastle are
he's done
not going to let him go, and he's going to be training with the under 21s.
I think Newcastle fans have every right to be pissed off. Listen, some people are saying stupid shit, but you always get people that say that, like the wrong stuff. But you have every right to be angry as a football fan, as a Newcastle fan for this guy, because I'm like, Newcastle done no wrong to you. They are partly the reason why you're the player you are today. Yes, he was very good at Sociedad. I want to make that very clear. He was building himself a name there, but he got himself that elite, established name in the Premier League when he joined Newcastle, and he's treating them like dirt.
Yeah.
If he has got a hope and I don't want it to happen, obviously, as a rival fan, but he's got hope and pray that move goes through. Because if it doesn't, and deadline day shuts, he's an enemy in Newcastle. He'll have to move. Well, he has moved. He's got rid of his place.
Yeah.
I think it's crazy. And we haven't even heard any update of a bid from Liverpool.
Do you think something happened behind the scenes with him, or was he just like he saw trophies and glory with Liverpool? Like obviously they're missing a 9. They shift Darwin Nunez out. Like,
I think, and rightfully so. I think Newcastle. I think it was probably on the cards that he wanted to move, because obviously Newcastle haven't got Champions League football this season. I don't think they've got European football at all, do they, this season?
Newcastle? Let me look.
Because did they get slid down because of Crystal Palace and Forest? No.
2095.
Oh, sorry, they got 5th. My bad, TJ.
Yeah, they got 5th. So they're
they did get Champions League. Sorry.
Oh yeah, they're Champions League. Yeah.
Sorry, what
am
I talking about? Apologies,
dude. It's fine. It's fine. It's late.
No, because Tottenham got it. They're in the Europa League.
Yep.
Tottenham got Champions League. Sorry. Right. I'm wrong. I'm correct, but I'm wrong at the same time. So I think the move was on the cards, but I think Newcastle want the most amount of money for him. And I don't blame them. You know, he's worth a lot of money. For me, I think they deserve every right to try and get every single penny they can for him. But I just think he's going about this so wrong. So wrong.
Newcastle are in the champs.
Oh, they
are
are
in the champs. England, bro. England has 6 teams in the Champions League.
Wow.
6.
That's
insane.
Crazy.
Yeah. Anyway, sorry to interrupt.
But hey, no, yeah. I think it's wrong what he's doing to him, and he won't be welcome back, especially if he gets the move. He won't be welcome back. You can't act like that and expect to be loved and remembered. And I don't know why he's done it. He was such a massive icon for Newcastle.
He could have been. He could have been everything. He could have been everything to them. And they're a Saudi state-owned club. They're going to start really spending money, especially now that they're getting European finishes moving forward.
Mm-hmm.
So they like FFP won't be a problem. I don't understand why they would do that, especially because they have a solid team. They had a solid team behind him. I just think he wanted to win now, which, you know, you're probably not going to get with Newcastle. But, you know, if you get that club to a certain spot, those guys are going to start splashing the cash. I
get
why
he wants to move. It's the biggest. It's one of the biggest teams in the world.
It's just it's short-sighted, right?
Yeah, and for me personally, I don't know if it was a question for you, but for me, I think Liverpool or Madrid will win the Champions League this year. They're my top 2 to win it out of the 2. I think Slot will want to win that. I mean, he'll want to win everything, but I think because he won the Prem last year.
You think Xavi cooks that?
I think this season will be different for Real Madrid. I have a little inkling that this could be.
Come on, I need agendas to run. I can't have Real Madrid coming back.
Or we could have another PSG. I don't know.
Dude, I want Barcelona. I want Barcelona to be in the mix there.
It's tricky, man, because of their injury situation, and the squad's looking a little bit
thin. I know.
Thin. Yeah, it's Marcus Rashford.
I just have agendas I need to run. Like this is all passion. This is not based in fact. Before anybody calls me a stupid international fan, this is all passion. This is all me wanting to run agendas against Will. Like I'm going to be 100% honest. Like that's all it is. That's all it is.
Yeah. Hopefully you have another season where they have a little bit of a downfall. You know.
Yeah.
Fingers crossed.
I just need one more season. That's all I need. I need one more rough season.
One more season.
They probably won't have it though. I don't think there's any way that they're going to have 2 rough of the season this season. Okay. I had one more question, and then I wanted to talk real quick about get your predictions for Man United. Asna. Where was I? Jesus Christ. Player of the season.
Oh, fuck. What a question. Wow. What a question. Player of the season.
You want to hear mine?
Yeah, go on.
I'm going to be a homer. Bukayo Saka. I think Bukayo Saka gets the most GA in the Premier League. If he stays healthy, he's my pick.
I want to ride out for my boy because big up Saka is homeboy, literally local boy as well. He come
10
minutes down the road, 5 minutes down the road from me is where he's originally where he grew up.
Bro.
Right.
I'm riding. This is where I'm being shameless. Is that I'm going 100% in on Bukayo Saka. Shit, I might actually put like 5. I might put 5 on it. Who knows?
I think even though I put City to finish 4th, I think Haaland will have a bit of a crazy season. It's difficult.
It's just it is the midfield behind him worries me a little bit. I think he'll still win the Golden Boot, but he still needs service. Like that's the thing about Haaland. He needs his midfield to get him the ball. That's my big thing with him.
Do you know what? Because he's put him on my mind, built common sense. I think Cole Palmer again. Yeah. I think he'll just have another great season if he does what he does last year, but better. And I think he can. I think he might be up there. But I can see Saka as well. I like to hope Saka. I really want Saka to have a full season without any problems, and I really hope this manager utilizes his wingers that he's got. He's got Wanyeri. He's got Madueke. These 2 players are easily better than Sterling. That we had to use last year.
Yeah, it goes without saying.
Please just utilize them for the cup games, for the Champions League games that we rotate in. Just do it, man. You don't need to play Saka week in, week out. I'm not saying obviously different with Premier League games, of course, and the really big games, but we've got rotation for a reason. Now, Wanyeri's 18 years old, 19 years old. He'll kill for game time, any game time to improve his game. So and it's nice to have Madueke as well. So, I hope he gets the most GA. That'd be sick. That'd be something to say. Especially with Salah last season, how good he was. So,
yeah. Big up Surafel. Yeah, I mean, Declan Rice is a shout. I think he's going to be the most... If we're talking about this, I think Rice is going to be the most consistent player this season. Like, this guy's rock solid. And he's not... And he hasn't been playing football all summer. And I think that's going to be a big... You know how he started slow last season because of the Euros, right? Like, I really think that he will continue to be our steady Eddie, our really, really solid midfielder. And I think Zubimendi... You brought up size earlier, and that's a really, really good point. I just think his vision is really... Dude, I just think our midfield, if Odegaard shows up, it's one of the best midfields in the league, period. Like, at least top 3. So, I don't know, man. There's a lot of people that... Like, people are saying, oh, TJ, you're getting overexcited. I don't know. I don't think so. Like, I think it's okay for us to get excited at this point with the fact that the players are in their prime. They are on the cusp of being considered world class by a lot of people. I think you need to win a trophy to be considered world class. But that's just me.
I agree.
And I mean, there's just a lot to be excited about. Now, I could be talking to you here next week, and you're talking me off the ledge, or trying to keep me from drinking bleach after dropping points against Man United. But we'll see. That's why they got to play the game. Sneaky player of the season, Cherokee. That's a shout too. I think he's going to be Man City's best signing. For sure, far and away, but yeah, no, I'm so you're going with Cole Palmer?
Yeah, Cole Palmer player of the season. I think he'll have a good season.
Okay, Cole Palmer. All right, last 5 minutes.
Predictions.
Do we want to fire off the whole league and start it going, and I'll get the spreadsheet going afterwards?
Yeah, why not, bro?
Yeah, let's just fire it off real quick. Quick.
We'll do rapid fire.
Let me go rapid fire. All right, we're gonna start with tomorrow. Liverpool hosting Bournemouth. Throw it out there.
Much like Bournemouth, I think it'll be a good start from Liverpool. I'm going to go for a 3-1 Liverpool.
3-1 Liverpool. I'm going 3-1 Liverpool too. I'm cheating off you right off the bat. Aston Villa hosting Newcastle.
Yeah, Newcastle in a rut. No Isak. 2-0 Villa.
Yeah, I'm going two. Yeah, and they kept Martinez too. I'm gonna go. Yeah, I'm gonna go 1-0 Villa. I'm gonna go 1-0 Villa. Brighton Fulham.
Ooh. Two teams fairly even. But I will go for a. I'll go for a 1-0 Brighton.
Okay, 1-0 Brighton. Yeah, guys, I'm gonna look at the schedule, so I'm not looking at the chat and cheating off you guys. 1 second, because I see Sir Rafael and I are already agreeing. Okay. Sunderland at home, Stadium of Light, return to the Premier League. 3:00 game against West Ham.
This just has like first game win for me. Like first season back, the players will be on it.
Story time.
2-1 Sunderland for me.
2-1 Sunderland. Oh, did I give my? No, I didn't give Brighton Fulham. Oh my God. Yeah. I skipped right past that. Sorry, because I saw Sunderland. I'm like, I can't wait to watch that. 2-1 Brighton is what I'm going to go for that one. 2-1 Brighton. Cool. Sunderland, I'm going to go. It's going to be one of two things. So I'll say 2-1 Sunderland, or it'll be a 1-1 draw. One of the two. But I'll go 2-1 Sunderland just because I want to see a result. Sunderland still don't survive, though. Tottenham hosting Burnley. Fuck.
Oh, 3-0 Tottenham.
3-0 Tottenham. Okay, let's just go ahead and let's just go and skip.
Actually, do you know what? No, 3-1. Because I just know that they'll concede a shitty goal, Tottenham.
Dude, I don't know. I think Burnley are just shit. Tottenham.
They are, but I think consolation. I know what Tottenham's like defensively. We know what they're like. Yeah. 3-1.
All right, 3-1. Okay, you're going 3-1. I'm gonna go 2-0 Tottenham. I'll go 2-0 Tottenham. Okay, yeah. Wolves hosting Man City. This is gonna be a slaughter.
Honestly, 5-0 City. Like, no joke. I think Wolves are so screwed this season. And like, you couldn't even ask for a worse game to start off with. I genuinely think City slap them 4-5-0. I'll go 4-0.
Okay, 4-0. I'm gonna go City 3-0. 3-0. Chelsea hosting Crystal Palace. This is an interesting one. I like this game, one. You know? It's going to be a great game.
As much as I big up Chelsea, I can't. Palace, Mattel, Eze. Oh, fuck it. 2-2.
Dude, you took the... Oh, that was what I was going to say.
You go 2-2 as well, bro.
I'm going 2-all. I'm going 2-all.
Yeah, I think that'll be an intro. I think that'll be a fun game. I think that'll be a fun game to watch.
Yep. Nottingham Forest hosting your boys, your second team, Brentford.
I'm going to go for a 1-0 Forest. I think that's going to be a bit of a slow one. I think, especially with the way Forest have been playing, if they play the same way last season, they're slow, sort of sit back type football. I think they will nab one. And I think Brentford, I will be curious to see how that, maybe the striker, Thiago Mendes, that they've got, who was injured last season, the new striker they got from Club Brugge. I don't know. 1-0. They're missing Mbeumo. Yeah.
Okay. 1-0. All right. I'm going to go. I'm going 2-0 Forest, unfortunately.
Yeah.
2-0. I'm going to skip to Monday. We'll do Man United, Arsenal last. Leeds United hosting Everton at Ellen Road. Jack Grealish FC.
1-1. 1-1.
What? No, I think it's a 1-1 too.
That screams a draw. Just screams a draw.
Screams a draw. Okay, and then finally, last but not least, we're going to end on this. Conor, thank you so much for joining us. Or joining me.
I love coming on there, man. You know that.
Yeah. Arsenal hosting or going to Man United away. What do you got?
3-1 to the Arsenal.
Fuck. Yeah, that was what I was going to say too. 3-1 Arsenal. 3-1 Arsenal. We always concede. We always concede there, but we'll get 3-1. I'm going 3-1 Arsenal as well. Arsenal. All right, guys, that is the show. Thank you so much for being here. I am going to go over to Staffy TV, American Waffle. This is going to be a crazy one. I think we got like an 8-man panel. It's going to be absolutely insane.
I was doing the thumbnail for that, and I thought, Jesus, that's a lot of people.
Yeah.
So it'll be such a fraud. Staffy's such a fraud, right? I'll tell you this here. When I was redoing the stuff for him, because obviously you gave him back American Waffle.
Yeah.
And I was making him the template, but I was changing the American theme to a waffle background, right? You know, the background you normally have with the panel, the jail cell. He said to me, he's like, I'll just do a 6 panel. And I'm like, do you not want 8? And he's like, no, why the hell did TJ do 8? This fraud literally a day after was like, nah, I need 8. I'm like, yeah. he's texting me. He's like, "Why does he
Hold
do
that, Staffy, you fraud."
And then
I'm
and
an
there was-
bro. I'm an
there were times
innovator,
where, you know,
man.
you could
I'm an
fit 9.
innovator.
You know, you'd fit 9 on there somehow. You know, so hey,
You could not to pat myself on the back too much, but look, I added some good things to that show before we pass it back over. The Visa spot is fucking hilarious. Like, all I know is that like it's better on his channel because he has a lot of followers. Staffy's fucking hilarious. So like, I'm glad it's back over there. But I don't know, the Visa spot and having 8 panelists. I know it gets chaotic sometimes, but man, you get 8 people cooking in there. It's hella funny. But anyway, all right, guys, we will see you guys over there. I'm going to redirect you over to Staffy. Go over there, say TJ Warren TV raid, and we will be back after the Man United game for a review. Until next time.
You don't have the answers, DJ.
Do you have the answer?
You don't have the answers.
Tony, do you have the answer?
You don't have the answers,
You don't have
TJ.
the answer either.
You don't have the answer.